Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, first of all, I want to apologize to all our viewers because every morning at 6:30, we normally release our first video. In fact, some people, they use that video as their alarm. Once they get the notification, they wake up. Our internet was not good, and I apologize for that. Hope it will be better soon. Now, to our discussion today, it was clear that President William Ruto had made a decision, and he is very much determined to remove the 4 IEBC commissioners led by Stureh. But then, in as much we are aware that the president had already formed a tribunal that was to check into this matter, the new trend emerging is that the commissioners from IEBC are resigning before appearing to this tribunal. First of all, it was Commissioner Justice Nyangaira. And now today we have the Vice Chair, Juliana Stureh. So the allegation is that the state is behind the resignation of these commissioners from office. They are the one engineering them to resign rather than going to face this tribunal. The question is, why? Why are they forcing them to resign? And one of the Azimio lawyers who presented Raila Odinga in the presidential petition, actually, she even went further to expose the Venezuelans and the Camangos. She's also exposing some of the reason why these commissioners are resigning. So before we check into the reasons, maybe possible reasons, first of all, I want us to go through the resignation letter by the IEBC Vice Chair, Juliana Stureh, and then we will mention those. So let me read this one on my laptop. This is her resignation. His Excellency, Honorable Dr. William Samoei Ruto. The letter is dated December 5, 2022. The President of the Republic of Kenya and the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, through the head of the Public Service. Dear Sir, resignation as the Commissioner and the Vice Chair person of the Independent Electoral and Boundary Commission, IEBC. It is with the immense woe that today I tender my resignation as Commissioner and the Vice Chairperson of Independent Electoral and Boundary Commission, IEBC. Since joining the Commission, I have dispensed my duty diligently, meticulously, and put a spirited effort in helping the Commission deal with the corporate governance issues under very difficult circumstances. As the vice person, I always advocate for fair treatment and equal opportunity for all staff. However, my culminative action done in good faith are unfortunately misjudged and misinterpreted. After careful consideration of the current events at the Commission and with the consultation with my family and lawyers, I accept that my stay at the Commission is no longer tenable and therefore choose to vacate. I sincerely thank His Excellency Honorable Dr. William Samoei Ruto, the President of the Republic of Kenya, for the opportunity accorded to me to serve the Republic. God bless Kenya. Yours faithful, Juliana Wonge Stureh. So that is her resignation. Now, after this is what Julia Soweto, a lawyer who represented Raila Odinga in the presidential petition, tweeted, I was ready to represent the 4 IEBC commissioners in the court, but they have chosen to be cowards. I don't blame them because the system has decided to frustrate them. According to her, the resignation is coming after frustration by the system. Who is this system, or who are these people pushing the IEBC commissioners to resign? Because now the two have resigned, it's only remaining with the two. Maybe within the day, they might just resign all of them. I don't know what job the tribunal will be doing. We are continuing with this panel discussion, but just a quick request for those who are watching and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. 10 subscribers, thank you so much. And all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you, and back to this discussion. Now, it is clear that beside Ruto forming a tribunal or calling for a tribunal to be formed by Mother Kome, CJ, to look into this matter and fire these commissioners, this team is also engineering another way of kicking out the commissioners. Yes, through the tribunal, they were going to kick them out, just trying to follow the law, but in a crooked way. But why are they engineering these commissioners to resign, rather than following the tribunal to the end, then removed from the office? Someone will say, oh, they're resigning because they know they will be kicked out. But that is not the real reason why they're resigning. There are several reasons. Ruto understands very well that if we kick these commissioners through the tribunal, he would have followed the law, but at the end of the day, he will be seen as a man who was just determined to remove them from office so that in the next general election, he will have his team that is going to favor them. Now, when they resign, it means these people are volunteering to resign from office, and they want it to be seen as if it is not Ruto who is removing them from office, but they are volunteering to get out of the office, to remove the blame from William Ruto, and it become like something that was volunteered by the commissioners. So Ruto don't want to carry the blame that he engineered their removal from office. It will go to the record that they resigned, but they were not kicked from the office. That is the first thing he wants to achieve. Number two, if these commissioners are going to be kicked from office, definitely Raila Odinga was going to earn sympathy from that act alone. Ruto will be seen as a rogue president who don't want people that don't agree with him. For that reason, the electorate were going to sympathize with Raila Odinga as a man, as a man who will go into the next general election, whereby we don't have a referee who is accepted across the board. They're going to see the new team as a referee who is a pro-William Samuel Ruto. That means you have been put there to work in the interest of Ruto, but not in the interest of the wish of the electorate. So, perception will be created already. And that alone will also make Ruto to lack legitimacy in 2027 in case he win or become or be announced the winner in that election. Because you know, in our IEBC, there will be a clear winner, but again, they will announce the person they wish to give the certificate. So, Ruto is aware that by engineering this commissioner's removal through the tribunal, he will carry the blame that he's the one who removed them. And the perception is that he wanted his team in. So, he will lack legitimacy in case he will be declared the president. He's trying to thwart that. And number three, Raila has called for Friday demonstrations. Of course, public massive rallies. By engineering these commissioners to resign, he's trying to thwart that move by Raila Odinga, so that it will be seen that Raila is defending people who have already volunteered to resign from the office. Now people, if they wanted to go on the street to demonstrate in support for the 4 IEBC commissioners, they will have no reason to go to the street to demonstrate because the 4 commissioners have already volunteered to resign. So I want Raila Odinga supporters to find no reason to go on the street to demonstrate because these people have already resigned. He's trying to thwart that move. But what he does not understand is that Raila Odinga has also other things that he was talking about. In fact, the new demonstration that Raila has called for Wednesday, sorry for that. It is on Wednesday and Thursday. He is going to focus more on the representation, the issue of GMO, the expensive life we are facing as of now, the issue of tribalism in the government, and many other things that Ruto has got it wrong. He might not focus more on the IEBC commissioners, but that is part of the rallies that Raila Odinga has called for. So these are some of the reasons why William Ruto is engineering the resignation of these commissioners rather than facing the tribunal. Maybe he's telling them either you resign, then we don't follow you too much. If not, maybe their family will be frustrated, the people around them will be frustrated, these commissioners will be frustrated. And because of that, that's why you see Raila Odinga lawyer is saying that because of frustration, that's why Julia Soweto is saying that they have volunteered to resign.